Hi everyone, welcome back to the final part of the class. So in this section we're just going to learn a really simple, short little movement phrase, and then we're going to do it together to 3 different pieces of music. We're going to focus on dynamics, so what we've been concentrating on in the last video: sharp, fast, slow, fluid, all of that kind of stuff. So when the music plays, we're going to try not to think about the music and the beat too much. We're going to stay to the dynamics of each movement. So it's a little bit of a challenge, but we can do it. The way I've created this movement phrase is a way that perhaps you might be interested in developing your own material and creating maybe a solo or a group dance for your family. So remember the drawings that we had earlier. So I've got my arms, I've got my shapes, I've got my head spiral, and I've got my slow contraction. And then finally, I've got a hand, very badly drawn hand, but it is a hand, and I've got this very jerky line. So with that, I'm going to do very, very sharp hand movement. And then lastly, I've got a fast body spiral. So all I've done is I've put those in order to create a little sequence that I'm going to teach you and we're going to all do together. In your own time, after the class is finished, you might want to experiment with doing the same thing. Keep all your drawings, keep all your bits of paper, and then perhaps you can create some movement phrases of your own or in a group with your family. So let's start with the phrase. The first movement, we've just got one arm coming across the body, just in this fluid up and down motion, and then it's coming back on itself. Yeah, so forwards and then reverse. Good. So it's slow, it's fluid, and it's just with the arm. So try and get that shoulder and those back muscles working. From here, we're going to take the arm back and we're just going to do 2 circles with the hips. Yeah. So that's my shapes that I've drawn circles. So I've chosen to do it in the hips, circling the hips. So we've got fluid with the arm and back, take the arm behind, 1 circle and another circle. Good. Now we're going to bring up a leg and push it down. So that one's a very fast movement. So we've got pick it up and push it down. And the other side, pick it up and push it down. So that's quite contrasting from the fluid. We've got sharp, fast leg movement. So from the top, fluid with the arm, back again, coming around the body, and circle with the hips, and then we've got leg up, down, down. Good. From there, we're carrying on. So we're going to just get into a little deeper plie, so we're just bending the knees. If that's a little bit hard on your knees, you can feel free to stay in this wide stance. Now we're just going to take our little head roll. So we've got a fluid head roll coming all the way round. Yeah? So if you're down here, head comes all the way round. And then we've got our slow contraction. Yeah? From the top, fluid arm, back. Take it behind to circle the hip the other way, leg up, down, deep bend plie, circle with the head and contract. From here we've got some sharp hand movements, so we've got hand, hand, turn. So we're already facing slightly to the side with our contraction, so we can see that nice C shape in the back, and as if you're trying to get out of a box. Yeah, so we've got one hand, turn it to the front, and then both hands in front of the face. From the contraction, hand, bring it to the front. Yeah, so nice and sharp, punchy arm movements. Arm, hand, take it to the front. Good. From here, we're just going to open up with the chest. So really That's a really slow, nice moment to just breathe. And then from here, we've got 3 fast walks. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we're changing the dynamics again. We're slow and then 1, 2, 3. Yep. Last movement, we're going to jump and spiral. So jump down to spiral, and that's also fast. Fast and punchy. From the very top, and then we'll try with music. So we've got the arm coming over, nice and fluid. Back the other way, round the body, circle the hips the other way. Pick up one leg, push it down. The other leg, push it down. Plie, roll the head. Contract, hand, hand, turn. Opening out. Then 3 fast walks. Jumping down to spiral. So remember, try and keep with me with the dynamics, even if the music's doing something very, very different. Let's see how we go with the first track. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Smooth. Back the other way. Round the body. Spiral the hips. Lift. And down. Slow head roll. Contraction. Hand, hand, hand. Opening out. 1, 2, 3. Jump. Good. Well done, guys. Let's play the second track. Very, very different piece of music. So let's just concentrate on remembering the movement with the dynamics. 5, 6, 7, 8. Round and circle. Contraction. Hand, hand, turn. Opening out. 3 fast walks. Jump, turn. Good. Very good. I know that was a little tricky, that one, because the music was very, very slow. Let's just play the last piece of music now. This is a lot quicker tempo. Remember, still keeping the speed at how we learnt the piece. 5, 6, 7, 8, and go. Nice and smooth, and spiral the hip, and again, leg, leg, down, circle the head, and contraction, hand, 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 opening out. Good. 3. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a clap. Very good. Let's just do a little cool down now. Ooh, just breathing in, taking the arms up. And down. And we're going to roll the chin down, as we did at the start, all the way down to the toes. You might find you can reach a bit further now, and straightening the legs, and bend, and straighten. Good. And from here, I want you to put your legs wide apart, nice deep bend. And we're going to stretch on one side, really pushing this knee with the hand, and then over to the other side. Good. Big breath up. And let the arms be heavy. Lovely. And shaking out. Shake out the legs. Shake out the arms, shake out the body. Very good. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the second Dance for All online class. Next week we'll be looking at some ballet technique. We'll also be thinking about music and ballet, and maybe how ballet doesn't always have to be danced to the traditional classical music. So we'll have a play with learning some ballet steps and then putting it to some different music. So I'll see you all next week. Have a great week.